Hello there, this is Dave Allen for Good and Geeky, and what we're going to do today is we're going to do some circles. We've got a document that's been set up using points, or it could be whatever you've got it set up as, but in this case it's set up as points. So I'm going to make a circle with the ellipse tool, and I'm going to hold my other finger on the screen there to keep it as a perfect circle. And as you can see in the area there where it's showing me the measurements, it's coming up in there in points. But I don't want it in points, I want this thing to be set up in millimetres. So what I can do is I can change it after the fact. So I'm going to our transform tool here, and in our transform tool, click on the where it says points, click on that bit in the middle, change this here. So instead we're going to have it set at millimetres, and I want it to be set to be 150 millimetres. Okay, so I'm going to go 150 and click OK. Now I didn't have this set lock in the centre here, so it's changed the one but not the other one, so now I need to do the other one. So again, let's select that in the middle, and I'm going to actually I'm not going to select the middle because I did that last time. So what I'm going to do is, instead of clicking the points in the middle there, or inches or whatever else it is, I'm just going to change it by tapping on this one at the right here until I've got that in millimetres as well. Then I want to change that to 150 millimetres and click on OK. So now we've got a perfect circle, just the size we want it. What about if we want to have the whole document set up so that it's working in millimetres? So what you can do is you can go to this menu over here and choose Resize. And in Resize, down at the bottom here where it says points, click on that there, move it along through to where it says millimetres or centimetres, whatever you want. Let's go for millimetres, and then click on Apply. And this time what we're going to do is we're going to go to our circle tool. We don't want the rectangle tool, we want the ellipse tool. Or it could be whatever tool. Let's not have ellipse, let's have something else. Let's go for a cog. Okay, so we want a cog, we want the cog to be 150 millimetres. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this out here, press on the screen with my other finger there, so it's coming out in a perfect height and width the same. And as you can see this time, if you look closely there, it's got it in millimetres. Okay, and once again I can go to the transform tool if I want to. Let's have that set up so that it's going to keep the dimensions, the height and width, relative to each other. And at the moment it's 7,367 millimetres. Let's go for centimetres. So in centimetres, and we want it to be 150. So 150. Click OK. So now we've got our little cog there, and it's set up to be the right size. Okay, so that's how easy it is to work in different dimensions on your design there. If you've got a design that's set up initially with points, you can put something on there and have it set up in millimetres or feet or yards, but don't do that because we're not backward. We're not using imperial measurements. We're forward thinking, go ahead, get us, and we're going to be working with metric systems, or we're going to use points. We're not going to use something silly like feet and inches. Anyway, this is Dave Allen for Good and Geeky. Have some fun. Bye-bye now.